You want me to call 911?
Alright, so I forgot to explain it yesterday, but this is actually a two-day road cruising trip. Me and my friend Luke are out here on this road. We're going around, we're looking for stuff over these 2 days. Yesterday, we found a couple things, and so that's going to be the first part of this video. And then a little bit later after that, you're going to see today, which hopefully we find stuff. If not, this will just be the intro still. But hopefully we find some more cool stuff. I know last night was really cool, and I think this video is going to turn out super well. So hope you guys like it. It's definitely, last night we found some really rare stuff I've never seen before. So I think it's going to turn out pretty well. But I hope you guys will like it, and I hope you stick around. Alright, we're out here finding a little baby copperhead. These guys, Agicistrodon contortrix, probably brutally pronounce that. Really cool snake. I'm trying to keep him in the light here so y'all can see him. He's about 10 inches long. Love these guys. This is actually exactly what we're out here looking for. Such a cute little snake. Oh, so cool. He's so small, you know, you don't have to stay incredibly far away from him. Now we are making sure we stay out of the strike range, but this is exactly what we were looking for. Little baby copperheads with the green tails. Absolutely love these guys. Beautiful snakes. These guys get perceived a lot as really bad snakes because a lot of people get bit by them, but the reason why is because they blend in so well with pine straw and people end up stepping on these snakes. Beautiful little snake. But we're gonna get them off the road and we're gonna get back to road cruising. Heck yeah. Alright, second snake of the night. Just a little tiny worm snake. We've already found one of these before, so I'm not going to get super in detail about him, but he's a little bitty guy. Pretty cool. Alright, this is the third snake of the night. We've got this little scarlet snake. They're not picking it up because it's really sitting still, and I think we'll be able to get some good pictures of it. But these guys are really, really cool. They've got a nose similar to a hog nose. It's not quite as turned up, and they look really similar to scarlet king snakes if y'all have ever seen one of those. Now, we have found one of those before, but last time there was cars around, so I wasn't able to really talk about them. Now the main way you can tell the difference between these guys and Scarlet Kings, which is the really easy way, is that these guys, their bands don't go all the way around their stomach. In fact, they stop right around the side of them. So that's one way you can tell the difference. Now the cool thing about these guys is they love to eat reptile eggs and things like that. And so they've got these two big teeth in the front of their mouth. They're sort of like knife blades, and they use to cut open the eggs. And so that's sort of how they eat them, because the eggs have a very leathery shell, so it's difficult for them to just chew and crack the shell. So that's one of the really cool things about these guys. But I absolutely love these snakes. I've only found a few of these before, and they're just super beautiful snakes. But we're gonna get it off the road and see if we can find anything else cool. All right, snake number 4. If I can get him to sit still. Oh my gosh. This is flashbacks to the last video when we found that other worm snake. Oh, he's musking.
A few moments later.
What did you do?
I need baby wipes. I wiped snake musk up my nose. Are you happy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
How's it smell?
It smells so terrible. It burns.
Let me get
to breathe.
You can't see anything.
Here.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's so bad. If I throw up in my car, I'm not going to be happy. Like, tonight's been a good night, and I really don't want to ruin it by getting snake. But, oh my gosh.
I'm crying. You okay?
It smells so...
You okay?
Yeah.
You want me to call 911?
I'll be okay. Oh gosh. It's so bad.
You want to give me the thumbs up?
I'm okay. All right, we got another little worm snake right here. Unfortunately, this guy had already been hit. He's got a busted tail. He should be all right, but just in case, you know, we're gonna get him off the road. Hopefully he'll be okay. If he's not, you know, there's nothing really we can do for him, but he's still a great little snake and has a fighting chance. So we're gonna do everything we can for him, get him off the road, clean him up if we can, but hopefully he'll make it. All right, we got another scarlet snake. This one is very, very pretty. It's a little bit smaller than the last one, but it's still a beautiful snake. He has almost like a greenish tint in between some of his stripes, which is probably not gonna show up on video, but he's really, really cool. Absolutely beautiful little snake. This is snake number 6, so this is quickly turning into a really good night. My record for one night in road cruising is 9. We're on our way out. Fingers crossed we can break it. A lot of worm snakes have helped with that, so but it's still really cool finding this guy. I'd love to find some new species, but these are such beautiful snake. I can never be disappointed with finding one of these guys. But we're gonna get back to road cruising. All right, so we found a really cool snake. This is a rough earth snake. Now in other states like Alabama, these guys are not very rare, but here in the state of Georgia, these are very uncommon snakes. These are one of the rarest species you can find here. Now this guy is pretty beat up. He's definitely been bitten by some animals, possibly hit by a car, but he's really beat up, tough little scarred snake. And he's such a beautiful animal. A lot of times these little snakes get overlooked, but this is such a cool snake to see. And this is actually a first for me. I've never seen one of these guys in person or in the wild. So definitely made the whole trip worth it, let alone the fact that it's snake number 7. So it has been a crazy good night. But we're gonna get this guy off the road, and I really hope this all turns out well, because this is such a cool little snake.
And one last thing, he definitely wasn't hit tonight.
Definitely was not hit tonight.
No, those are some old wounds on him.
Yeah, these are really old scars on him. We're getting him off the road to make sure he stays safe. We don't want this guy to get hurt anymore. So we're doing our job and getting him off the road, making sure he stays safe. There you go, buddy. The important thing is you always release the snake in the direction they were going, because if you put them back on the side of the road where they were, they're just gonna go right back. All right, so found second night, first snake. We've got this copperhead. It's a lot bigger than the other one. This one is probably closer to 1.5 feet, where the other one was nowhere near a foot long. He's a really beautiful guy. He's got a little bit of a darker color to his whole body. He might be in shed, but he's a really cool snake. You know, I talked about these guys a lot more last night, so I'm not going to get into too much detail about them. But these are really beautiful snakes. I love finding these guys. This one has a lot more energy than last night's, but he's really cool. We're about to get him off the road and see if we can find anything else new. We went to release him, and he's releasing himself. There you go, buddy. Adios. Keep going. Keep going down that hill. There you go. All right, second copperhead of the night. After a little bit of trouble, finally got him to sit relatively still. This one is much more feisty than the last one. Still a cool little guy. He's got some broken pattern on him. Got that green tail. He reminds me of one we caught last year. I know that's not the same one, but he reminds me a lot of them. But we're gonna get this guy off the road and see if we can find anything else pretty cool. All right, guys, we found another really cool snake tonight. We found a little baby eastern king snake. Look at that guy. Has some bright colors in there. He looks sort of yellow on some shots, but then when we found him, he actually looked pretty white. Now, I've talked about these guys before and how they eat other snakes. That's why they're called the king of all snakes. This is such a cute, cool little snake to find out here. I've never found one of these guys at night. Usually whenever we find them, it's overcast during the day at about 10 a.m. That's such a cool little guy. We're gonna go put him back on the road. But he's probably out here eating some little baby copperheads, snacking on some venomous snakes, or anything else he can get his mouth on. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. Not quite sure what type of millipede this is, but millipedes are one of my favorite animals. I love these guys. They're really cool. I've always wanted to find a huge one. I didn't find this one. Luke found him, but he's still really awesome. Look at that guy. Massive. I've never seen one this big in a while, so that's like a bucket list for me.
Turn him around.
Oh, look at that.
No, the other way.
Oh, this way?
And now the other way. Slowly.
Now this way. Oh, slowly. I'm excited.
Look, try to get his face.
Look at the camera.
Yeah.
Smile. All right. All right, so we found what I was really wanting to find tonight, and that is a massive copperhead. This guy's pretty chill. Usually with these big guys, they're gonna be a lot more hyper, but he's just kind of chilling right now. He's pretty relaxed. His, you can see his venom glands are very much swollen up. He hasn't eaten anything in a little while, or hasn't needed venom. You can see his heat pits right there on the front of his nose.
He would turn around, he's good.
GoPro's a little hard to get to focus up close anyway, so it's probably all right.
There we go.
But wow, look at that. Such a beautiful snake. This is exactly what I wanted to find tonight. It was a giant copperhead. I wanted to find one of these guys for a while. Absolutely love that. But we're gonna get on, we're gonna let him go, get a few pictures hopefully, and get back to it. All right, I'm gonna try and do this real quick before another car comes by, but we just finished the second night of road cruising. We found 4 snakes tonight, 2 snakes off my bucket list, the little baby eastern king snake and that massive copperhead. I've always wanted to find those 2 guys. I've seen plenty of those snakes before, and I've posted some videos of those, but I hope y'all really enjoy this, because those are something that I've definitely wanted to see for a while. So we're about to head home. It's been a really great trip. We went out, and I'll have Luke's channel linked in the description, but me and him decided to go out on this trip out here to this road because we heard it was a pretty good spot, and so it worked out great. That's 12 snakes in 2 days. It could have possibly been better, but I'm not complaining. It was a great trip all in all. So Hope y'all enjoy this video as much as I have enjoyed filming all this, and hope y'all stick around, and don't forget to like and subscribe because there's going to be plenty more awesome videos like this coming out soon.